Fellow traders, 'tis I, the Rumpled One, coming to you on Friday, August the 29th, the year's 2025. Let's talk trading. Weekly wrap up, monthly wrap up. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. And I hope you had your risk management in place this month so you didn't lose more than you're willing to lose on any single trade or during any one trading session. So, monthly wrap up. Let's take a look at the month. Right now, we are 313 pips above the monthly open, 82 off the high and 371 off the low. And as you can see, we have definitely crossed the pivot point and the midpoint of the previous month's candle. We drop down to the week. We see we have one gap that did not fill, the pound Canadian dollar. And for the week, we're right around the weekly open right now. We're 18 off the weekly high and 96 off the weekly low. And we had red news today, but it really didn't move the market much at all, moving the pound, that is. As you can see, once again, we're right here at the weekly open. We are inside the opening range for the week, and notice so far every day we have closed inside that range, and we're above the opening range for the month, and we are above the opening range for the year. Speaking of the year, 1,003 pips above the yearly open, 276 off the yearly high, and 1,414 pips off the yearly low at the moment. We had an inside bar 4 days ago, and once again we broke out of the low a couple of times on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then yesterday, Thursday, we broke out of the high slightly, but we're still within the inside bar range of that inside bar 4 days ago or Monday. Notice we do have some inside bar action here on the dashboard. So far, only one pair over 100 pips, and that's the pound New Zealand, or what I like to call the new beast. But on a red news day, not much in the range. I was talking with Walmart earlier today. He had a nice day of trading, and he said the reason why is most people are vacationing. It's Labor Day here in the coming up on Monday here in the U.S. And for some strange reason, I just keep forgetting about Monday's a holiday, but it is. So it looks like the traders are getting the jump on the holiday. Notice we crisscross that daily open here, and then we crisscross the weekly open, and we're stuck right between, which I like to refer to as no man's land, because you don't have a clear direction. You know, if you were above the weekly, then yes, strong up move. If you're below the daily here, which is also below the weekly, then a strong down move. But right here, it's just kind of a toss up. And the green rats definitely feasted. You can see here it came down into the launch pad area, that 40 to 49 area that I like to call the launch pad. But since the daily open was above that, I don't really look for launches when price moves down to the launch pad. But in this case, it did work out and then some. But that's not usually what I expect. Here we got Bambino Flex saying they go long. Pivot trading plan says near the pivot is short. That definitely played out that first time, and we're right just slightly above the pivot at the moment. What said price near S1 long didn't work out the first time, worked out the second time. You can see here S2 was almost the turning point. You see that double bottom here, almost to the level of this return bar, but not quite. And so price pushed up, and that was off of that 46. And if price doesn't close below 45 in that launch pad, that usually means it's going to come rocketing back up. And once again, we took out the daily pivot. We took out the weekly pivot, and we've taken out the monthly pivot. So for the month, we have one missed pivot this year. For the week, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 missed pivots. And for the day, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 2 missed pivots here in the month of August, and here they are right here. In and out of that lower wick zone, you can see it cut right through it and then came right back above it, and in and out of the upper wick zone right here, and prices dropping once again across the previous day's midpoint right there. For the week, only 114 pips, 0 percentile. Nothing to write home about. So we've got an inside bar this week. We didn't break out of the previous week's high or low. And we've got the high minus close 24 right now for you red rats. And close minus low 88 for the green. And for the weekly crossover traders, high minus open 17, open minus low 97. And since this is monthly, let's take a look here. For the month range, we're at the 33 percentile. We did not break out of the previous month's high, but we did break out of the previous month's low by 44 pips. And for the rats, if you're trading on the monthly, 90 high minus close and 363 close minus low. And monthly open crossover traders, high minus open 395, open minus low 59. So once again, those horizontal lines that are in place, you can trade them profitably. And looking at simple price action chart, you can see here a little over an hour ago, we had that big move to the upside off the previous day's low there. Across the daily open down, daily open to the upside there. Here, a higher high, higher low, we just had a trigger at 35.06. And we had a downward trigger here at 35.12. And let's take a look here at the chart. So looks like we're going to have about a 92% ATR, which isn't bad. It's August, it's summer, so June, summer. You can see it dropped off. Nice move in July at 126. Once again, range for the month, 453 compared to 603 in July. So not bad when you look across the last 20 years. Looks like we're not the lowest, we're not the highest. The accumulated range, we did not push it this month. So at 1689 year-to-date accumulated range. Once again, not the lowest, not the highest. And finally, we take a look at the close minus year-to-date open percent return. We're at 797 right now. And back in June, I remember this was over 10. So depending on how much return you want, it could have been done for the year. Nice 10% return a year. I'd take that. If I could get that guaranteed, I'd stick all my money there. I could be happy with that. I'm curious. Maybe somebody can let me know what they would be happy with as a annual return on their money. Okay, looking at the month, price was between the wick zones. Previous month was an outside bar. And once again, we're 308 pips above the monthly open. Drop down to the week. And you can see here, it just looks like buyers want to keep pushing this price up to the 135. Let's see. Price is still inside that lower wick zone from last week. Buyers have weak control. And once again, lower high, higher low, inside bar on the week. So we might could have a nice explosion, either up or down or both next week. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So next week, I believe Friday, we should have NFP. That's red news. That could definitely make things move around a bit. And see on the daily, buyers strong control, price between the wick zones. And I don't really see much of anything else. So, fellow traders, let me know if you have any other questions. One thing I'm going to work on and maybe have ready for next week or possibly the week after is I'm making a list of the things that I've had to overcome because we've talked about focus and fixing things and, one thing at a time and, incremental improvement. So maybe when I can show you the list of things that I have battled, and in some cases still battle um, in my trading, you might be able to glean something and help you with your trading. And if you have a list or feel like working on a list and sharing it with the rest of us, feel free. So I hope everybody had a profitable August and a profitable year so far. And I'm going to wish you all a fun and safe weekend. I think what isn't Labor Day is like supposedly the last barbecue of the year. I think here in the U.S. And so I I assume, let's see, I don't think we're trading on Monday because of the holiday. So I want you to maybe take that time and see what you can improve with your trading. And I want you to always remember and never forget it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.